Hello again, and this is our second activity of the day, which is on grammar. Please help me going to your book on language section, page 86. Yes, that's right, page 86. Now, today's topic is about direct objects and indirect objects. Basically, a review of what we have been studying yesterday and the day before yesterday. As far as you know, direct objects are the nouns receiving the action of the verb, and indirect objects respond to the question to who or for what. So I'm going to read the instructions for you to be sure that we understand what we have to do. Okay? The instruction says, decide whether the words in bold are subjects, direct objects, or indirect objects. Write your answer on the line. So on each of these sentences, you have some words in bold letters. Hair, John, Olympian, many books, and protection. What you have to do is to identify if those words correspond to subjects, direct objects, or indirect objects. That's what you have to write here. Remember, subjects are the ones doing the action. So mainly we are talking about people, but not always. Direct objects receive the action from the verb, and indirect objects respond to who or for what. So if I can give you another example just to verify, I can write the following sentence. I write, sorry for my letter, I write you a letter. Okay? If I select the word I should be writing on my line subject, right? Because I represents the subject. But what if instead of I decide to select write? Well, I would have to write here verb, because write corresponds to the category verb. Now, what if I decide to, if the exercise selects the word you? Okay, are we talking about a direct object or an indirect object? Am I writing you? Am I writing a person? Or am I writing to you? Okay, so my action is directed to a person. So here I would have to write indirect object. Okay? If instead the exercise identifies the word letter, is that a direct object or an indirect object? If I already know that the verb is write, if I ask, what do I write? I can respond letter. So we are talking about direct object. Okay? That's only a review and a quick example for you to remember what direct object and indirect object means. If you still have doubts, I also had a video for you, and you can go back to the previous pages. After you answer this exercise, you have the next one. Write your own sentences that include an object and an indirect object using the suggested words. You can add more words to make the sentences more interesting. So using the suggested words, you are going to build your own sentence. But I will ask you to do something specific. If you include an object, a direct object, I want you to circle the word. And if you include the indirect object too, I want you to underline it. Okay? Can you do me that favor? Thank you. That will help you a lot to differentiate between one and the other. Okay? Keep working.